Hello everybody. Got a new bike reveal. What a fabulous day. It's quite early in the morning. I'm going out for a ride with my mate in a minute. Anyway, long story short, I chopped in my Speed Twin. It's just too big, in my humble opinion. It was a beautiful bike, don't get me wrong, but it is just too big for sort of Thailand roads and the things that I'm using it for. So I've gone back to a bike that I absolutely loved next to my MT-07, and here it is. What a little beauty. Now I bought this second hand because they're quite cheap now. This is a 22 bike, so it's only a year old, and it was basically sort of half the price of a new one. They're trying to sell off the new ones now, giving massive discounts, because obviously the new Duke 390 coming out in 2024 is upgraded for the 30th anniversary of KTM, and you know, the next bike, it's got a CC upgrade. It's not 373 anymore, which this bike is. It's going to be 399 CC. So anyway, I couldn't resist, and I put some new boots on it, some S22s. I put some EBC HH sintered pads in the front. Did the fork oil, renewed all the fork oil, engine oil obviously, but yeah, I will be doing some videos with this bike. Haven't been out for a while on a bike because I've just been a bit busy with other things. I've got some land which I bought with my girlfriend, and we're busy doing things on that. Especially now it's kind of the rainy season. We're sort of planting lots of teak trees and mahogany and all sorts of things. Anyway, this is how the bike came. There was no spare parts with it, no original exhaust. There's a few minor things. Obviously it's got this, I presume it's a knockoff Akrapovic, because this sticker here, look, is sort of coming away. Anyway, if it's genuine, it's genuine. There's a spring missing on there, you might notice, but that's just a minor thing. Unfortunately, the baffles didn't come with this bike, and I'm hoping it will pass the DLT test. But if it doesn't, if the guy testing the bike is okay, you know, he might help me out a little bit. It's got a little tail tidy on it, as you can see, but nothing came with the bike. There wasn't even any mirrors. But as I sold my Triumph, well, these mirrors came off my 660, and I kept them when I sold my 660. And as you can see, it's got a little Triumph logo on there. So I undid the bar end screw, and there's a little cap that came with it, because you can either clamp them on without the cap, but unfortunately the bar end weight was a bit too fat and it wouldn't slide on even with a screwdriver trying to open it a bit. So I just used the end cap and the original screw, and they fit on absolutely perfect, because I mean, as you all know, the original mirrors on these are pretty ghastly. But yeah, obviously it's a different to my 2019 KTM I had, but yeah, I'm really pleased with it. The other thing I noticed, because I've got two little stainless steel items that come out here, so I got something to tie luggage to, but unfortunately somebody has butchered the Allen key in here, so I'm going to go to KTM and see if they've got a spare one. The other thing with this as well, the seat lock isn't very good, and I'm not sure whether that's anything to do with the tail tidy being bolted on, but it doesn't actually latch down even if I bang it. But apart from that, there's absolutely zero wrong with this bike. So I'm going to go off and meet my mate now in a coffee shop. I might do a video with him, but obviously I'm going quite slowly. It's a brand new bike. It's the first time I've been out on it, and I'm not going to go banzai with a bike that I don't know. And obviously I'm bedding in the sintered brakes, and also the new tyres have got to get scrubbed in a little bit. I think the pressures are a bit high. They were the standard 36, 42, but I never run those pressures on any of my bikes. And I think I reduced that one to 32 and that one to 30, but it still feels quite bouncy. It might be, of course, the preload. I might just knock the preload back. That seems to be, I don't know whether that's midpoint or not, but I'm just going to knock that back a little bit as well. I might get KTM to do that, because they'll have a C-spanner. Anyway, there you go. Well, let's have a little start up. Not too offensive, that pipe, but it just depends on, I think it is a fake, because look, you can see this, you know, he's rubbing here, so it's not, you know, but it sounds quite nice. Now, I don't know whether that'll pass or not. Fortunately, the guy, when he put the pipe on, he hasn't taken the cat out. That's something I will do, but I'm trying to source now an original pipe, and then I can decat it with the original pipe, and that was kind of the perfect sound on my old KTM, and I might be able to sell this Akrapovic. I doubt if it's an original, but I'll probably be able to sell it for the price that I get for a second-hand standard pipe. I don't really like the look of it, to be honest. This is just a bit too long, and I don't particularly like it. And it also, when the old Bill see you with a pipe like that, they're going to stop you anyway, you know. So I'd rather have the standard pipe on there, and it makes just as exactly the same noise as this is making now, just a bit better. And if I take the cat out, which weighs an absolute ton, and then just put a straight through pipe, because it has got a pre-silencer here, and I do believe the standard exhaust has got some sort of silencing in it as well, but it just seemed to be the perfect blend, not too obnoxious and not too quiet like a sewing machine. So there you go.